Coverage of Major League. Going to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball on the show. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, lefty Martin Perez, not an overpowering guy, sneaky quick, 92 to 93 miles an hour, good hard slurve. His changeup is a good pitch, not overpowering, but one thing I like that he does, and you'll know early on if he's pitching well, he's not afraid to come inside with the fastball to right-handed hitters.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Popped him up. Chavis calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
And now a chance to.
Better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. Go look at the numbers. He hit over 310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Lifetime against Martin Perez. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal, here's the 1-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And this will rattle off the base of the monster.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
J.D. Davis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
All even now, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Conforto is off of first with 2 away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. That wraps up the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Alex.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Still 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. Robinson Cano, a solo home run, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Devers has it, and there's one away.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
So here's Jeff McNeil as he'll take a look at ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. And that's in there, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 8. The catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Next up for New York, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2. Chirinos, the former Ranger. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Vasquez over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways. Up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So one away here with the bases empty, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Michael.
Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. DeGrom, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo home run for Ahmed Rosario as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Did a good job to shorten up and protect. And it's fouled away. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Conforto, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Nobody out, runner on first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Too high, ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground to 3rd. 1 there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. So here now is Jackie Bradley. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside. Nope, up there.
Bradley, or JBJ.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Nimmo has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, Bobby Jones.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Jose Peraza is on deck. One out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And here's Jose Peraza. Set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runners on first with one down. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Verdugo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A high fastball is in there.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
A runner on first with two away. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with two gone.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3 balls, no strikes. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Here it is. Popped up. Alonso is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back with more following this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dominic Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dominic Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Man at second with 1 down, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First offering on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And he misses again. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 on the way. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball
3 and 1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Ball 1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Marcus Walden answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1 delivery.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready on 0-2.
Ball 1.
3 runs already home here. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
From the belt, the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, J.D.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Davis. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Mets out in front, 5-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. He swings and grounds it to short. Rosario's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 now. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Bobby Dahlbeck. He drew a walk his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Dahlbeck, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. We're through 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox 1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peraza comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. From the stretch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Second and third here, one man out. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1. And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson.
Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Chopped to third, tough to get to. Devers has it. The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Peraza.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count still. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, and it's now a 5-2 game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down to pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-1 to Martinez. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4.
That's it.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. Now that's popped up. Alonso shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And thanks to the home run, the Red Sox draw a step closer. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Nope. 3-0. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. This one's down to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit out towards second. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. No balls and 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Soft liner toward first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Designated hitter.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Robinson Cano will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are loaded with only one out. Hit on the ground to third. The tag gets one, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run here on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Mets are out on top, 6-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Go back.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Jared Hughes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jared Hughes.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hughes was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Jose Peraza, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Hughes, a former Cincinnati Red, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-3 contest.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they move out in front 7-6. Brad Brock, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 29, Brad Brock. Now batting, the third baseman.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Still only one out in the inning. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Strike taken up in the zone. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Three-two pitch. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is skied out toward right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. Oh and 1, here it comes, and it's fouled away. The pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Oh, that's 6 out.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Tag not in time. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the stretch, the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 7-7. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
The pitch. close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Count for 3-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's set. Here it comes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The second baseman, Michael Davis.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 1 away. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the belt, the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hit out towards second. Speared on the dive. There's one. Safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
So striding forward now, Bobby Dahlbeck. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 out with the man at first. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
The left fielder, number 3.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza singled home a run in his last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox are out in front, 8-7. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
First offering on its way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center as that makes this an 8-all ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
J.D. Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate, Dominic Smith, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. One and two to Dominic Smith.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So now to the plate, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Comes set, the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, all even now at 8 apiece. Chasen Shreve goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47. Jason Reed.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alex Verdugo. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, but you can go back to that previous at-bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs. This is pulled into right.
but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped him up. Alonso moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This remains an 8-all tie. Robinson Layer will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. There goes the runner. Strike taken, the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson.
So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
A ball and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, that was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brandon Nimmo. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Jerry Familia comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Todd Frazier is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Todd Frazier.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
Not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
1-1.
Familia, 30 years of age. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Christian Vasquez. Now a ball hit hard toward first, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Chavis. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the Red Sox are going to walk off a winner.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Robinson Laird is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 8 runs on 15 hits.